Sex.
Sex.
Sex. Sex. Sex.
Sex.
Sex.
Who knew?
Earth to Scott. Get on your space helmet, buddy. And by space helmet, I mean condom. Because gravity doesn't work down here either. Gravity works against the bulk of semen, but there is usually enough dribble to allow sperm to make way into the reproductive tract. There's special mucus proteins in the cervix that help lead sperm up, as well as little cilia that works to sweep sperm towards the upper reproductive tract. Bottom line, nature wants you to reproduce, so use a condom.
But how did this happen?
It was just the two of us. Right.
Actually, kids, heterosexual men and women carry about 31.3% of the statistics of positive HIV tests. HIV can infect anybody, regardless of age, sex, ethnicity, or sexual orientation. It's true that anal sex, regardless of gender or receptive partner, carries a higher risk of infection than most sex acts. But most penetrative acts between any individuals carry some risk. Wear a condom and be safe.
Hello, I'm huge and I'm hung like a baby elephant. I know that no condom could ever fit me, so I'm never even going to try.
Well, Brian, that's where you're wrong. Could I have an assistant, please? Yes, Katie, you. Now, if you take a look, safely opening the condom in the corner by pushing the condom to one side,
That little thing
ripping off the corner. See, Brian thinks that little thing will never fit him. But if you put it on safely, Katie, may I see your arm? You take the condom, pinching the tip properly, stretching it over the top of the penis, and rolling all the way to the base of the penis. As you can see, we have no problem getting a condom over my lovely assistant Katie's arm. So, Brian, are you any bigger than this arm?
Wow, Scott, that arm is so much bigger than me. I'll always have safe sex now. Thanks so much.
All right.
I love sex.
So do I.
Me too.
And we use birth control, so we're good.
Condoms, woo!
She didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, right.
Actually, if 100 heterosexual couples use no birth control at all, 88 of those couples will get pregnant in 1 year. Cervical cap, sponge, or diaphragm perfectly and every time, 18 of those couples will get pregnant within a year. Condoms, along with vaginal spermicide, perfectly and every time, 5 of those couples would get pregnant. Condoms perfectly and every time they had sex, 12 of them would get pregnant. Birth control pill and only the pill, perfectly, all the time, 3 of them would get pregnant. Really, would you drive a car if your brakes had a 3 to 12% chance of failing?
I certainly wouldn't.
We're virgins. That means we don't have sex.
But we do GJs and HJs and BJs
And AJs and CJs
and FJs.
TJs, IJs.
OJ? No, I don't do OJs. I know where to draw the line.
Yeah, really.
Hey guys, I couldn't help but overhearing. Did you know that oral sex actually is sex? And you can get STIs from pretty much anything you do, such as gonorrhea, herpes, HIV, chlamydia, hepatitis B. So be careful.
Maybe that's why my eye was so runny that day.
And
That would
sore.
explain it.
I swear to God, baby. I mean, like, come on. I'm so faithful to you. Like, I had to get it off the toilet seat. I swear.
Actually, STDs are designed to live inside your body, so they thrive at your body temperature with your internal pH and your internal moisture. So it's not going to survive on a toilet seat. So you can rub yourself over there all you want. It's not going to happen.
What did you do up there?
I love you guys!
Hey, baby. What do you mean, who am I?
What did you do? What's going on?
It doesn't matter. I mean, you were drunk. You wanted it. Your fault.
I did not.
Alright, you guys, okay. First off, wasn't her fault. Just because she wasn't able to say no doesn't mean she was saying, give it to me, honey. Alright? So there's one thing. Oh, and another fun fact. The most common date rape drug at Mount Allison is actually alcohol. So you don't actually have to put rohypnol into a drink either.
Oh, that's really good to know. I'll definitely be able to respect women more now. Thanks
You
a
should.
lot.
Thank you. Alright, I'm going.
Do you guys want breakfast?
Oh, yeah.
Hi there. Myself and my girlfriend have unprotected sex all the time. It's okay though because we are both clean. There's no visible symptoms with STDs, so we know we'll both be fine.
Actually, Scott, that is not a good assumption to make. Just because there's no visible symptoms like oozing or sores or smell doesn't mean there's nothing wrong down there. Many STDs don't have any visible symptoms.
So this means even though we both look and smell and even taste clean, there could be something wrong?
There could definitely be something wrong, Scott. And there are some things that might cause you to lose your ability to reproduce, or even with the case of AIDS, which has no normal visible symptoms, you could die.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Scott.
How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Did you see the game the other night?
Yeah, man. They're sure winning a lot these days.
Look at that tight piece of meat. Oh, yeah, I'd like to get me some of that. Ooh, baby.
That's uncomfortable.
That makes me so uncomfortable.
That is the most awkward situation I've ever visualized. But on the other hand, what about those Montreal Canadiens?
I hate the Canadians.
So, girls, are you having a good time? It's getting awful late, isn't it?
Fun though.
Yeah, it's getting late. What's new anyway? Like, how long are you guys sticking around here?
Oh, not long.
It's been too long.
Yeah, fuck.
Actually, sexual assault is any unwanted sexual touching.
Wow! Meow, 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 meow. Hairless kittens on the prowl. Brought to you by the Hairless Kittens Sexual Awareness Campaign 2007.